Right.
Rightio.
We're alive.
Excellent.
Well, not live, but...
Well, we are recording.
We are recording. We are alive.
We are alive.
I think.
Yes. Unfortunately.
How many coffees have you had to feel alive today?
4, I think.
Wow.
I don't know. I can't remember. I think it was 4. Yeah. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of A Slice of Fried Gold. If you're joining us for the first time, make sure you like that video, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell so you get told. If you're listening to us on Spotify, give us a 5-star review. Make sure everybody comments down below whether or not you're on YouTube or on Spotify. Slightly a bit different to our usual programming schedule. We are... There's a fluffy thing. There's a fluffy thing.
The funny thing is whilst you've been talking, I have just been tracking that.
I know you have. I wonder what you were looking at, and then I suddenly caught what you were looking at. Great, marvellous.
I wonder if that's going to be picked up in the camera. That'll be hilarious. If it's not, I'm going to look such a freak because I'm just... staring at something.
What's new?
But like, if it is picked up in the camera, great, fantastic.
Great,
but
marvellous.
I was just like,
what were you staring at? I was like, what's going on? Is he having a stroke? Christ. Oh dear. Right, okay.
I mean,
we could never just have a professional start to this.
I could have been having a stroke. You
I know, I can't stop staring at it now.
Stop it, it's gone. Oh, is it back? Is it moving?
That's what I'm saying. I can't stop staring at the bloody thing. Right, okay.
Anyway,
let's try that again.
I'm Ben.
I'm Paddy.
Welcome.
Welcome, everybody. Like I said, bit different today. We're going to do some things from the internets.
We're trying to chase the algorithms.
We're algorithm chasing. Yeah. We are the raiders of the lost algorithm.
we have looked on TikTok and YouTube and what works, and it's reactions.
Okay, so we're going to try that so we can get some more views.
Much like spitting into a river, it's not going to mean shit.
Yes, but
we'll do it anyway.
We can live and hope. We can live and hope. Oh dear.
So, did you want to go first with what you found?
Okay, I'll go with mine. Okay, so I have got Am I the Arsehole?
Okay.
Am I the arsehole for getting a tattoo related to my favourite movie, which my father-in-law hates?
No.
I'm going to tell the story.
Okay, but from initial title...
No. But there's two parts to this, people. Okay, because there's an edit after the story.
Okay.
Throwaway account, so I can stay anonymous. Anonymous. I can't say that word. This is why we weren't going to do this. Okay, I can't speak English. Okay. I won't say which movie it is in this post, but if essential, I can write it if asked. That's the edit.
Okay.
So basically, I, 27 female, got a tattoo related to my favourite movie. I have multiple other tattoos too. The thing is, my fiance, 29 male, father, 54 male, hates this movie to the guts. Like, literally, I didn't really care about it. I just never mentioned it to him, even knowing he hates it. I got this tattoo on my arm, so he obviously noticed it. He didn't tell me a word about it. He called my fiance, who got mad and yelled at me for disrespecting his father's opinion.
Okay.
He told me he's threatening not to come to our wedding and it's going to cut me off completely.
Wow.
My fiance didn't even have a problem with his tattoo at first, only now, and he's asking me to have it removed.
Okay.
To add, I've planned this tattoo for years before I've met my fiance.
That was going to be one of my questions, actually.
I didn't get it done to upset his father, which I was accused of. My parents learned about the situation and they're on my side, saying it's not a big deal and my father-in-law has nothing to do with my body anyways. Am I the arsehole for getting the tattoo? I want your initial reaction on this, and then I shall tell you what the tattoo is and see if your opinion changes.
Okay, so firstly, I think it's very dependent on what the film is.
Yeah.
If it's something like Care Bears go to Hollywood... crack on.
Yeah.
If it's something like Watership Down and maybe the father-in-law had a bunny rabbit that he loved and loved and loved.
Oh my God, that would be hilarious.
Then maybe not. But so she planned the tattoo before she met
her fiance.
Her fiance, right. So that's making her not the asshole. Did she know that her soon-to-be father-in-law didn't like the film pre-tattoo.
I assume so.
Then
I think that's what she said. Yeah. But
because that maybe if like
yeah, the thing is, my fiance they hate this movie to the guts.
Yeah, right, okay.
So they already hate the movie.
Yeah.
But
So
she wanted to get the
she's
tattoo
planned this
all
tattoo for
the time.
years. She's wanted it before she met the soon-to-be husband, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So get the tattoo, you're not the asshole. Once learning that your soon-to-be father-in-law does not like the film, maybe not get it on somewhere visible, maybe get it somewhere more hidden.
Maybe.
So he doesn't need to know, doesn't need to see it.
Yeah.
And then it's only if your fiance is stupid enough to be like, oh, she's got a tattoo of Mr. Blobby,
Mr. Blobby Goes to Hollywood.
Yeah. Then maybe, fine. You're a little bit of an asshole. The fact that she's got it in a public place is maybe not the best thing, but until you share the next bit, I am on the opinion of not the asshole.
Okay, so my initial reaction to this is that she's not the arsehole.
Yeah.
Because speaking as somebody that has Batman and Joker and Gotham on my leg, I feel like you saying like it's in a public space, it can be covered up. It's on her arm, she can wear a long sleeve top. It doesn't it doesn't necessarily have to be on show. And it's the same with my leg, it can be covered up by wearing trousers as opposed to shorts.
But of course the soon-to-be father-in-law is threatening to not go to the wedding because most wedding dresses are sleeveless.
Yeah,
so it's going to be all on show.
Yeah, they can be. But I don't think she's the arsehole. If it's a movie...
Wait. You ready for this?
Yeah.
My body, my choice.
Exactly. I feel like that it is that. It's her body. If she really loves this movie franchise as much as she says she does, who are we to say? People have gotten worse tattoos in their lives. Okay? So I don't think she's the arsehole. Now, I shall tell you what it is because she's then edited it later.
I'm ready.
Saying that she put it on. I know I said I wouldn't put the movie here, but here you go. My tattoo is the Mockingjay from Hunger Games. It's the Mockingjay logo. I mean, the movies are horrendous. The books, I believe, were okay. The first one was appalling. The second one was actually pretty good, and then they didn't need to split the two.
They really didn't need to split the two, no. I would want to know the father-in-law's reasonings behind hating the film.
Yeah.
Apart from just that they are poor films, because they kind of are.
They are poor films. But, I mean, there's no reason to go to hate them that much.
No. So unless he is a closet fascist...
Yeah.
You don't have to be in the closet to be gay anymore. It's now being in the closet for being a fascist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, unless he's a closet fascist... then I don't understand his vitriol, good word, for the film.
Yeah.
So that just confuses me. Like, Mockingjay is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
You know, especially since the whole premise of the animals in there is because it's so far in the future, the technology has been to the point where they can now splice animals together.
Yeah.
So it's the Mockingjay is a mockingbird plus a jay.
Yeah.
You know, couldn't he just tell himself, because especially also it's, I think, people correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below, but the Mockingjay is supposed to be black and white.
Yeah.
Can't the father-in-law just tell himself it's a magpie?
True.
You know.
True. I think the thing for me was that I think it's... Yeah, she wants to have it on her arm to show it off, fine, fair play, but in the movies, she always wears it like here on her chest, on this side or whatever. Why not get it there?
Yeah.
It's easier to hide. You can have it there. You know it's there. You know, I mean, I wanted the Batman logo on my chest when I was younger. You know, but yeah, obviously I'm glad I didn't because I'm chubby. Well, God, you know, I'm not a six pack. Let's put it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Gym's just down the road.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Thanks. Don't you start. But yeah, no, I think, you know, she wants to get. I'm fine. I assume it's probably somewhere here. There isn't a photo for reference, but it's there. It's on her arm. You know, you be you. You're not the arsehole. I don't think it's.
I don't think she's the asshole.
Yeah.
the father-in-law's more the asshole.
Oh,
but
100%. For
she
being that
could have
petty, to
been
be honest.
more. What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know. What is the word?
Big word.
I don't know big words.
She could have been more considerate with it.
Yeah, maybe.
Knowing that he doesn't like the film, she could have been a sort of, well, I'll put it in a more discreet location. Like as she said, on the chest or something like that.
Yeah, but
but
then she's
it's her body, her
bowing
rules.
down to the patriarchy, which is not the Mockingjay way.
It's a difficult one.
don't
She's not
think
the
she is.
asshole, but
I think
there's levels.
And to be honest, I think her fiance is also an arsehole for saying that. Well, no. I think it's no. Sorry, I do apologise. I was going to say. I think the fiance is an arsehole for mentioning that she's had it done now.
Yeah.
Look, see, my fiance didn't even have a problem with this tattoo at first. Only now and he's asking me to remove it. I think that's a dick move, asking somebody to have a tattoo removed.
Yeah.
I think that's
very much so.
Dick move. So no, you random person are not the arsehole. However, your fiance and potential father-in-law are. Mm-hmm. That's how I see it.
Potential fiance as well, because she might.
Yeah,
she
potential
might
fiance
screw
might
this.
not even work it.
You know.
Yeah. You find yourself what was his name?
Peter.
Peter. Yeah. You find yourself your Peter.
You can tell you haven't read the books.
Well, it's only because of the film, because apparently she calls him Peter.
Peter.
Peter?
No. You can tell you haven't read the books because in the books she loves Gale. But then when Gale murders her sister, spoiler alert, but the film's been out for years, don't care.
I know she fancies fake Geralt.
But after he kills her little sister, she settles for Peter. Is that true love?
But didn't she do that in the movies?
Yeah. Well,
it's the same thing.
But because of course the books are written in first person, so
we just settle in the end, Ben?
No.
That's why we're single.
That's why we're single. That's what I keep telling myself every morning.
Every day in the mirror.
Any other I'm the assholes?
No, that was my one, because I thought we might do a bit of a take it in turns.
Fair enough.
Because I know that you have got a thread or something, or a couple of things that you want to bring up.
I have got a question for you.
Oh, a question for you.
Yeah, so it wasn't an I'm the arsehole.
Okay, I did fight the urge to not. Because I initially opened it, and then you were just like, "Don't read it." I was like, "Oh, sorry." Put my phone down.
It was more just like I've got to prep for this, but I need to work at the same time. So it was like I was trying to do work and like this at the same time.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to ask the question first.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to give you some of the answers for you to react to the answers because it is a saucy one.
Oh.
What's something that happened on a first date that made you decide against a second date?
You're going to get me in trouble.
Maybe.
You say I will think, and you give us a few answers first, so we can react.
So the first one, which I think is fantastic. He used his pocket knife to cut me a slice of cake, and later scraped some dirt off the bottom of his shoe with the same pocket knife. I asked him if he had ever cleaned his knife, and he replied, "No, why?"
You dirty bastard. You dirty boy.
There's more.
Oh, God.
At the end of the date, he also confessed that he was madly in love with me. This is the first date.
Jesus, Joseph. No.
I've had that. I've had that before. I've had, gone on a date with a guy and they're like, "Shall we get married?" I'm like, "Nope."
Where's the red flag? Where's the red flag? That's abysmal. That's abysmal. Absolutely abysmal.
But I mean, like, if a guy pulled out a pocket knife for me, I'd be like, okay, so he's cool, he's edgy. We like a pocket knife.
I'm sorry, if somebody brought a pocket knife to a first date, I'd be like, what the fuck's going on to this date?
Well, it depends because, like,
potentially America.
I don't want to go down the lines of daddy issues.
Oh yeah.
But my dad always used to have a pocket knife on his keys. Like a little mini key ring one.
Yeah, like a mini one. But I mean, this is probably America, and this is going to be like a...
If it's big enough to cut a cake,
then
it's,
I mean, either that was a very small cake.
Or else... It's probably cold.
We all get cold, okay? We all get cold. It happens.
So yeah, like if a guy pulled out a pocket knife, okay, yes, I maybe be like, why the fuck have you got a pocket knife? But then if he cut me a bit of cake, I'll be like, oh, okay, he's sweet, he's thoughtful.
Yeah.
But then the moment you see him flick a bit down off his shoe, I'm like,
I'd be gagging. I'd be like, ugh, no.
yeah. Okay.
Because that makes me think that he's like stood and shit as well when he's like picked the knife out.
Yeah.
Like, stogging
him out.
Oh. God. Rank.
Okay, so the next one. I picked her up and she asked me if we could stop by her mum's house. So she could run in and grab something.
Okay.
I said, sure. Made the stop. She went in. 5 minutes later, she comes hustling towards the car with a car seat and her mum chasing after her, yelling. She opens the car door and throws the car seat in, which I now see has a baby in it, and starts yelling at me to drive.
Okay. This is quite concerning.
I freaked out, turned my car off, and took the keys out of the ignition. Her mum called the cops and came and questioned us for a good while. Turns out she had lost custody due to drug use and was trying to use me as a getaway vehicle.
Bit close for home.
I'm sorry, but I know it's a bit close to home, but using a first date as a getaway vehicle.
I mean, that takes some fucking cojones.
That takes some cojones.
That is... That's bad. That's, I mean, hats off to our man for actually going no and turning off the car. Hats off to this guy, because he could have easily just panicked and gone, yeah, okay, and put the foot down and drive.
I don't know about you, but I would have probably. I would have been like,
Grand Theft Auto.
Crying, snot bubble coming out.
I don't want to be here. I want to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Fair play.
This one hit home for me.
Oh, okay.
And I will talk about why it hit home for me after I've read it out.
Oh, okay.
He tried to change my order with the waitress because I didn't choose what he had recommended.
Bitch, don't tell me what I'm going to eat. I want my food. It's just as bad as like people stealing my food.
Yeah.
That's like a whole nother... Oh, my... No.
But
Wait! Somebody tried to do that to you? No! I did not know this.
Of course you did. This was years ago.
Really?
Yeah. This was end of Purple Hotel, before I started with the Yellow Shipping Company.
Okay.
Nearly said Yellow Submarine then.
Yeah.
But my thought process is, did he do it at the table? Did he call the waitress back over? Or did he go over to the waitress and get it changed away from the table, and then when the food's been brought out, she's like, this is not what I ordered. And he's like, yes, it is. Did he then try and gaslight her?
Maybe.
Right, the reason it hits close to home to me was, can you remember when I went to Spain to meet that guy? Like, met him in London, gone on a couple of dates, then went to Spain to, like, stay with him for a week, see how it went.
Yeah.
He liked the chubs.
Yes.
And I was not chubby enough for him. And so he would take me to these lovely restaurants, and they were lovely, but they were like, all the menus were in complete Spanish. There was no, these were not tourist restaurants. There was no English menu. They were all in Spanish. So I would like use my tiny knowledge of Spanish to translate the menu, tell him what I wanted.
Yeah.
And whenever the waiter or waitress would come over, he would order for me, because of course I couldn't speak fluent Spanish.
Yeah.
And whenever the food came down in front of us, I'd be like, I can't remember ordering this. I don't think this is what I ordered. And he would be like, no, I changed your order because I asked them what's the biggest dish on the menu. Because I want you fatter. Yes.
The audacity.
Yeah.
The audacity.
Why do you think the moment I got on that plane, block? But I couldn't block him when I was there. I was staying at his. I was not going to be on the streets of Spain.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
If you told me that, I've completely blanked that, because that is awful.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was not appreciative.
No.
Not appreciative.
No.
At all.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I can't believe he did that.
But it is not only I've changed your order, but I have changed it to the biggest thing in the menu because you need to be fatter. And then he would sit there and watch me eat it. Oh, no. It was It was.
Now I'm concerned about what he wanted you to do in the bedroom. Was there food involved?
No.
Oh, thank God for that.
No. Let me just see. Was there any others? Oh, yeah, this one was...
Yeah.
Met a girl at a friend's party. Mm-hmm. We were both in our mid-20s, ended up spending 3 hours talking, and she was so funny, charming, gorgeous, and carefree. I asked her out and got a wonderful "I'd love to" from her. Great. It's going the right way.
My man!
I show up about 4 days later at the restaurant she had picked, and it's 5-minute walking distance from her place.
Okay.
She arrives. Mm-hmm. I pull the chair out for her.
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as I'm pushing the chair in, I say, "Nice place. Since it's so close, do you come here often?" She scowls and responds, "Fucking full of questions, aren't you today?" I'm sorry. Pause it right
the
there.
fucking phone, love.
But correct me if I'm wrong, but on a date, you are asking questions. A date is basically a fucking interview.
Especially a first date. Yeah. That's like, it is, yeah, it's an interview. You're trying to work out.
It's not a job interview, but it's a relationship interview.
Yeah.
You're doing the whole, what are your hobbies? What do you like?
What's your favourite colour?
Yeah. You do all that shit. Yeah. So she's...
Yeah, no.
Anyway, I was floored. Understandable.
Obviously.
And everything continued downhill from there. Okay. Within about 20 minutes, she just got up and left. I felt as if I had failed. And I felt like the other night she had an evil twin who showed up this evening. Fully understandable.
Yeah.
Later, when I ran into my buddy whose party it was, I asked him what the heck was going on.
Yeah.
"Oh yeah," he said. "She's perfect once she's had a few drinks."
Oh! Damn! It went there, did it?
I mean, I'm just sorry, but wouldn't you warn your friend that he's about to go on a date with an alcoholic? Especially one who's a completely different person when they're sober.
Not even an alcoholic, mate. Just like, was it like a...
Jekyll and Hyde.
I'm trying to, a bit Jekyll and Hyde. I'm trying to think of like a right thing. Nice person by alcoholism. Not a nice person by proxy, but a nice person by booze. Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there was one final one, which I can't find right now, but I remember it up here because it was brilliant. All through the date, she was texting her group chat a blow-by-blow of everything we were doing. So I just said, this will be something cool for you to talk about, and left. He did say in his little edit he paid for his half of the meal. As he got up, he went over to the waitress and paid for his half.
I wouldn't have done that. I'd have just been like, "No, she can pay."
I would have been exactly the same. I'd be like, "I'll tell your friends this. You're all fucking cunts."
Yeah.
He just got up and walked.
Yeah. Absolutely.
No, he's too nice.
Yeah, too nice.
But also, I'd be so pissed off.
Yeah, that's so rude.
I would feel so.
I mean, like maybe like if you go to the loo or you quickly have a look at the phone, and if there's like an important message you need to reply to, fine. Or you want to give the girls like the thumbs up or like the love heart.
They've gone to the loo. Oh, it's going really well.
Yeah.
Put the phone back away. But to be like, yeah, we've just sat down. Yeah, we're looking at the menus. Yeah, we're ordering. Yeah, we just got drinks. Yeah, we're sipping the drinks. It's like, no. That's absolutely not on.
No bueno.
No bueno. So, now I've read some of these answers out for you, but I think you were thinking of your own. Because you said I'm gonna get you in trouble. That said to me that you've got a story.
I don't know, I feel like you're trying to get me in trouble.
Right, okay. Your dates have gone lovely, haven't they?
Yeah, you've tried to catch me out on a date thing before.
I have.
I don't. Off the top of the dome, I don't really.
Fair enough. I mean, the problem is with my one, it wasn't even the first date. It was like the third or fourth, and then we still went on for more meals because, as I said, I was fucking stuck there in Spain with him.
Yeah.
It's not, and as I said, I was refused to be on the streets. So I had 3-4 days of that. That was painful.
I feel like there was this time. So I had this first date with this girl. Okay, I've
not got anything. I can't think of anything.
I've just thought of it. So I've just thought of it. So basically, right, for the record, you know, and I know, and everybody knows that who knows me, is I am not a morning person.
I love how you have to preface it.
Okay.
Because you know you're not going to come off well. So you're
Probably
like,
not.
Well, first off.
Probably not.
It's like when I got dumped by my last boyfriend and everyone's like, what happened? You're like, well, let me just preface it first.
Let me just say this, okay?
Then I will tell you why.
However.
That is the dating version of I'm not racist, but.
Yeah. I'm not racist, but.
I wasn't the problem in this date, but.
Okay. I was not a problem. It wasn't a bad date. It wasn't a bad date.
Okay.
Because we did have another date.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. The thing was she wanted to meet for breakfast. I don't do mornings.
No, you don't.
And at that time, I was living in Cambridge, right? So I finished work at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and then she wanted to meet at like 9 o'clock for breakfast. I'd only been asleep like 5 hours, and I was having to get up. And then obviously, being Cambridge, had to then cycle. This was like the second place. So I then had to cycle in. So then I was doing physical exercise on an empty stomach, not fully awake, tired. And then I was getting there and I was sitting there and I was having to constantly when you're like yawning and you're going, pulling that face because you're trying not to yawn in somebody's face. She was like, you're right. I was like, yeah, I was at work until like 1 o'clock in the morning and it's now like 9:15 in the morning and I'm exhausted.
Should have got a taxi and then you could have slept in the taxi.
Wasn't any point.
Get a taxi, give the
so
taxi
tired.
the wrong address.
Yeah.
And then you can sleep longer. Sorry, I don't know what's going on.
Problem is, in Cambridge,
it was
like, the problem was this place was like, it was like a hipster place.
Ugh.
So it was impossible to get the address wrong. Because you just said, and everybody knew the place.
Right.
So that was an impossible move. I mean, we still had a good date, but I was just sitting there and she just kept on going, well, you're very tired, aren't you? I was like, yeah, maybe.
Yes, bitch.
Yeah, maybe lunch would have been a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, I thought breakfast would have been nicer. Yeah, I don't do mornings.
No, you don't.
I'm not a morning person.
No.
Leave me alone. So
anyway.
yeah.
And with that,
that brings this week's episode or this episode to a close.
let us know down below. Did you like it? Do you want to see more of these?
Yeah. Do you enjoy this format? If you want to see more, we'll happily do more.
Yep.
Keep us posted. We'll try and do something.
Also, let us know down in the comments below. Have you had a bad first date? What happened?
Yeah.
Why did you not go on a second date?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Have you got Am I the Arsehole story that you haven't posted online yet that you want to do?
You want us to react to? Message us directly.
You can email us.
And we shall review.
Yeah, our email is on the YouTube channel. If you're listening on Spotify, you can go to the channel and our email's there and we can do it anonymous. The word that I can't say.
Anonymously.
Yeah, that one. But with that being said, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Share it, tell everybody. If you are listening on Spotify, give us a 5-star review. And comment down below, and you can share the profile as well. All the little traction helps us. But with that being said,
we'll see you in the next one.
We'll see you in the next one. Thank you
Thanks
very much,
guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.